You never should have followed me.
You two need to get going. The older ones have entered our realm.
Why do we have to go?
Because she is half human.
So are you. Why aren't you going?
Heavens, you know why I can't do that.
If this were just an angelic matter, I would have handled it myself. She needs the protection only you can provide.
I still don't understand what the Nephilim has to do with the older ones.
The Nephilim is strong. No man can kill her. But these are not men.
They're monsters from another universe.
Their only purpose is to eradicate all life outside of their domain in order to appease their god.
This god has no business in our universe.
This other god clearly doesn't give a shit about our business.
Heavens. Profanity.
Sorry, Dad.
Heavens is right. The other god has no interest in us. But the older ones seem to have a sycophantic need to impress him.
I thought Nephilims were nearly impossible to kill.
Like I said, the Nephilim is strong, but the older ones are far stronger. Though, she has spent the last 1,000 years or so killing humans.
Humans?
It's a terrible misunderstanding on the part of mankind. I have spoken to them in whispers and dreams. However, my words of peace have been misconstrued time and time again. Many Christians believe the Nephilim are an abomination.
Some sects have dedicated their entire lives to eradicating her.
I take it that didn't work out too well for them.
I mean, she's dropped many thousands of souls upon me in hell.
Mom, I fail to find any of this funny. You're talking about sending us deep into the woods to find a homicidal maniac who may try to kill us if we find her.
None of you have told us why they're after the Nephilim. What makes her so special?
We don't know.
You can't not know. You're God. You made everything.
I didn't make the older ones or the universe they come from. What I do know is the Nephilim of other planets in our universe have been killed. And shortly after, their planets have died with them.
Alright, listen to me. I don't want to hear any more bitching or moaning. You go because we say you go.
I cannot force you to go, children.
Fuck that. You're going whether you like it or not.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dad.
Do we both have to go?
Yes, you need each other.
Like hell we do. I've saved plenty of fallen angels before. This mission is no different.
Heavens, I cannot let you go alone.
Why? Because I'm a quarterling? Because I'm not as angel as Lou? I'm so sick and tired of all the angels in this kingdom looking down on me, like I'm some pathetic runt. I'm just as strong as any other being. Why don't you trust me?
Because you cannot kill. The older ones cannot just be frightened away.
They must be executed.
I'm not putting on that ring.
My son, you must.
No, I don't. If Heavens wants to go on a killing spree, then we can just switch rings.
I can't believe this. I could be in Disneyland right now, and instead, we're doing this.
Why Disneyland? There are plenty of other places on Earth, and you choose Disneyland.
Other places on Earth don't have Space Mountain.
Yeah, but there are other roller coasters.
Disneyland is one of the greatest inventions of mankind. Have you tried their churros?
Yeah, I've tried the churros and I decided I didn't like them.
Really? Well, what about the turkey legs?
Well, turkey...
If this is a kill mission, why send me at all?
We need you to guide Lou. Save him if need be. You provide life.
If you need me, shout medic.
And I am to bring death.
Death is as necessary to life as life is to death.
What's that supposed to mean?
My dear child, it means you're both going down there to save the world.
For later.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm glad we got kicked out of all those parks. I like it out here.
Forget how good the trees smell sometimes. We're in the city way too long.
It's too frigid out here, especially when we sleep. Can we go back for some tents, or...?
Oh, don't be daft, old sport. We can't freeze, remember? When we tried to die miles north of Nome?
Yeah, the ice just melted on our skin.
I did like dancing naked in the snow. Freaked out those Eskimos.
I don't think we're supposed to call them that.
Why? What does it matter? We're never gonna run into one again. We're not going back. It's too gall-darn cold.
You know what I couldn't stand?
Seal meat?
No. It's that month of sunlight.
Ah.
Nothing to do. Couldn't die. Kept me from sleeping.
Sleep is my only remaining joy.
It's all of our only remaining joys. Except for jokes.
I hate your jokes.
Oh, yeah, how about dreams? Do you guys want to talk about dreams?
No.
Not really.
Okay, I never remember my dreams. I remember pieces of them. I remember, like, growing teeth on my hands and having to climb Half Dome. And I remember another time I had to put a sick dog in the car. Remember the dog I had in the 60s?
Oh, Leary.
No, 1860s.
Gettysburg.
Right, I was putting him into the back of a 1981 Datsun hatchback out on the shore in some dilapidated house, but I can't remember why. I just remember being sad.
Wouldn't it have been fun to have LSD in the Civil War?
Sure would have ended sooner.
Okay, guys, back on topic. Last night, I had a vivid dream. And I remembered everything. The land was green, but the floor was red. You guys were there, and the Guardians were there. And we were all drinking and laughing, and then shadows appeared, and our hands were tied to strings like marionettes, like puppets, right? So, and the puppeteer had a smile like the Cheshire Cat, but the weird thing was, in the dream, I went to sleep, and then I woke up. Isn't that weird?
Seriously?
Yeah, what?
I had the same dream.
Identical.
It must be the smell of all these trees.
What in the world does the smell of trees have to do with... Oh my goodness.
Who the hell left this trash in my woods? Dibs on that shotgun.
I call that Glock.
I guess I get that shitty German one then.
What are they out here for? There's nothing to hunt. They're dressed ridiculously for hunting. They look like deacons from a Westboro Baptist church meeting.
At least they're against the oversized Oompa Loompa. He bugs the shit out of me.
Speaking of the apocalypse, we didn't do bad last time there was a civil war. We did get all that gold from the rebels.
Yeah, buried in Nome.
In theory, we could still go and get it.
In theory, you can blow me.
Well, I wonder what Rich's Civil War II is going to bring us.
Well, whatever we find, let's bury it somewhere hot.
Grab some of the ammo, too. I want a shotgun, not a funny-shaped club.
Come on, you useless piece of shit. Technology, am I right? Well, she seems charming.
Try to hit me again, and we electrocute your fucking head. Do you understand? Good. I'm gonna let her do the talking.
I'm Heavens, he is Lou. We're the Guardians, grandchildren of God, here to protect you.
I don't need protection.
Hear that, Lou? She don't need protection. Guess we can all just go home and no. I was able to knock you out not but 5 minutes ago, and something is coming to kill you. Something that can. You need our protection.
Oh, so God cares now. Didn't seem to care when I lost everyone I loved or the lifetime I've spent dodging and killing God's own children.
God has no power over the will of people.
Well, God should. Monsters are coming for me, let them. I'm not afraid to die.
Yeah, well, I'm not afraid to die either. Dad talks about it a lot. Doesn't sound so bad. But you don't get to die. Because if you die, the world doesn't just die, it stops existing. Now, I don't like the world as much as the next person, but I fucking like existing. So whether you like it or not, we're your glorified bodyguards until the older ones are dead.
So when I kill these monsters for you, you'll leave and I'll be stuck here with the zealots that are hunting me. Sounds like a deal from the God I know. You go back to heaven, and I stay here tormented by the world I saved.
How poetic.
It doesn't have to be that way. We can take you with us back to the kingdom. You don't have to kill anymore. I can call God, designate a gateway, and we can make you an angel.
I'm not going up there. If that's the only option, why don't you just kill me?
Because I don't want to.
Top of the afternoon, assholes.
Fucking worthless. Drop the flintlock, Captain Kidd, and put your hands up. There's no need to struggle. We're just here to rob you.
Are these the big, scary monsters?
Wait. I recognize those voices. Lazarus, is that your dumbass pointing a gun at my head?
Well, not quite, but turn around.
Heavens.
Whoa.
My God, it's good to see you both.
Why are we not killing them?
Well, you couldn't if you tried. These are the immortals.
It's been too fucking long. What have you hooligans been up to?
Some good old-fashioned skullduggery.
We got tired of being kicked out of all the parks for drunken misconduct, so we've been staying out here for a couple of weeks.
No, nothing too outrageous. Just stealing booze from campsites, occasional bar soap.
Where'd you get the guns?
Oh, these? We got them off a pile of corpses about a mile from here.
Hey, who's the bag lady?
Oh, she's a Nephilim. We're here to stop the apocalypse, and that means keeping her alive.
Well, how about that? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kane.
Don't fucking touch me.
Okay. It would appear the pleasure is all mine.
Wait, I thought Lou was the last one.
I wish, but now the older ones are coming.
Older. Wait a minute. It was a prophecy. That dream we had. We had a dream that was very...
no one cares. The older ones aren't fucking around. We could use your help.
I'm not traveling with this filth.
Yeah, speak for yourself, shit pants.
Simon, I'm gonna need you to shut up right about now. The battle for the fate of the universe could start at any moment. You guys are fire, knife, and bulletproof. You guys got anything better to do?
Well, what's in it for us?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just a one-way ticket to the kingdom?
She's on the level, I know that. I'm super bored. Check out. Well, you got yourself a deal. You have our word.
And our very lives.
So, shitpants, you ever killed trans-dimensional demons before?
It isn't shit pants, it's Sera. And no, just people.
Go easy on her. She's been spending her whole life being hunted by zealots.
Zealots? You know, those corpses we ran across, they had crosses on their faces. Every one of them.
Step away from that witch!
Howdy. What's all the hubbub?
I said step away. I'm gonna send her right to hell.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cool your jets. She's just some bum.
She's the devil.
Wouldn't that be you, Lou?
How the fuck could you possibly know that?
She reeks of hellfire.
Yeah, we get it. She smells terrible. But that's no reason to shoot her. Have some fucking manners.
There's no reason to escalate this. So stop being a silly goose and just put down the gun.
Oh, shit. Now can I shoot him? We got this.
Give us a moment.
Soviet style! last wife I had gave me this over 100 years ago. I don't remember much about any of my wives. The first one I had in the Bible. I scent once in a while, a smile, a laugh. I don't remember anything else. All of my wives have been like that. Except Annabelle. She was the one I decided not to get married anymore. Now the last link I have to the last woman I loved has a bullet in it. I just don't want to be alive anymore.
Hey, Heavens. Got any wine in that bag?
Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with?
Where did you...
Mom.
What the hell is wrong with all of you? I thought the world was supposed to end. The last thing we should do is get drunk.
You're fucking kidding, right?
Take it from a Roman soldier. We should absolutely be getting drunk.
You really want to die scared and sober?
Or drunk and courageous.
Okay, which of you pricks has the bottle opener?
This place is disgusting. It's much smaller than I expected. It's rather depressing. To think that this rock could even manifest life at all. We should have raised this planet first.
Come on! Wouldn't have been as much fun. Watching those larger planets burn. All those animals running and screaming, desperately trying to escape the unstoppable wall of fire.
So funny how such pitiful creatures will do anything in their power to avoid extinction. It's almost courageous.
These parasites aren't brave. They're stupid. Remember in the last world? All those mothers and fathers shielding their children. As if an embrace could save them from being incinerated.
Well, we've already been in this place longer than I care for, so let's just find this Nephilim and just get it over with. I'm actually starting to get a little homesick.
It won't take much longer. She's here. But let's keep our conversation to a minimum. If we travel in silence, she'll never see us coming.
Hello? Excuse me. You look younger than me, but you're not. You're the older ones, aren't you? Your shine, it's dim. No soul. Nothing left of God play on your bodies.
We'll get to you.
How the fuck does he know who we are?
You, human garbage. How do you know of us?
Weren't you? What did you do to my eyes?
What do your eyes have to do with anything?
I'll handle this. You're one of the blessed ones, aren't you? Healed by the imposter sun. You want something. I can feel your hunger.
Jesus healed my eyes, but he left me here to see nothing but this world of suffering. An endless cycle of torture and suffering
and dead. For everyone but me. I sit here and I watch.
I want to kill this one. It makes me feel dirty.
You would do that for me? Could you do that for me? Sweet, sweet Dad. It's all I've ever wished for. It's all I've ever wanted. 2,000 years. 2,000 years of suffering.
You tire of life. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, can you kill me?
Of course I can. What will you do for me?
Anything. 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 I would do anything.
Would you feel your own kind?
I would kill any number of my kind. Yes. Yes, if you could kill me, yes.
Well, you've been very helpful. I think we can be of use to each other. Give us your vision. You don't need eyes to see real power.
You understand that I'm immortal, right? This isn't a fucking joke. This hurts. But it's not gonna do shit. They're just gonna grow back. You realize that, right?
Stop asking questions.
See, they're just growing back. They're just growing back. They're just... They're not growing back. They're not growing back! They're not growing back!
So what's the deal? Do you not get wounded at all? You get wounded and heal up immediately?
I don't get hurt, and I don't feel like talking.
Oh, so you do get hurt.
Laz, you're being a dick.
Heavens, I have always liked you, even though your dad is a total douchebag. But I want to know where her attitude comes from. What happened that made her find out she was so special?
And just ask her.
How about you don't and just keep talking to each other?
Sera doesn't want to talk. Don't bother her.
Thanks. Personally, I don't think Jesus is a douchebag.
Okay. You were condemned to eternity because you killed your brother. Laz and I are just here because of an oversight.
Hey, Kane. Hey, Kane.
What?
How long did you hold a grudge against your brother?
I don't know.
As long as you were able.
Yeah.
Oh!
Are you seriously gonna bring this up again? It's been 6,000 years.
Yeah, another 4,000 until we came along. Such a terrible, lonely existence.
You wish. I had plenty of me time. Lovely, glorious me time.
I forgot how crazy you guys are.
Yeah, we wouldn't be friends otherwise.
You gotta admit, Heavens, making us immortal was a dick move.
Give the old Groot a break. He didn't have his magic all figured out. Nobody's perfect.
Except him.
Oh, believe me, he's not.
Name one thing that makes him flawed.
I'm going to explain to you this little concept I like to call, if you give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, does he take it, thank you graciously, and promise he can be better next time and get his own damn cookie? No. He asks for more, and more, and more, and then he goes and runs and tells all of his little nice friends that you're the guy with the free stuff. And then, instead of thanking him, they torture him for hours and hang him in a cross until dead. You'd think that'd stop a guy from giving out free cookies. But no. Even in death, free cookies for everyone.
Sounds like somebody's got daddy issues.
Yeah.
And I'm the dick.
Yeah, I always preferred my aunt, to be honest.
You two always seemed awfully chummy.
Who's your aunt?
Oh, now you want to join the conversation.
Satan herself!
Wait, Satan's a woman?
That's what surprises you? Satan's a woman? For a warrior woman, you sure are sexist.
Oh, and you're not? I ought to crack your fucking jaw for half the jokes you tell.
Everyone loves my jokes.
I hate your jokes.
Shut up, I was talking to them. So the devil is your mother, huh? Then why are you here? I figured the devil hates God as much as I do.
Hell wasn't God's punishment of Satan. It was more of a joint business venture.
That's something that the Bible got wrong. Jesus and Satan are actually good friends. They're half siblings after all.
So you don't hate God?
Of course not. She's my grandmother.
God's a woman too. Why does she hate us?
She doesn't hate anyone. She gives us challenges, knows it makes us stronger.
Yeah, tell that to any woman that lived before 1980.
Things have improved for you people ever since then.
It's a pity I can't kill you.
Both of you are fucking morons. Women have been the most savage warriors since history. Just look at the Vikings.
And the cowboys look like flower-throwing hippies compared to the Vikings.
Quit hogging.
I'm sorry about them. They mean well.
This is a mission, yes?
Yeah.
Don't need to know me to complete a mission. What?
They're taking their sweet time getting here.
Too loud. We'll attract attention.
They never were very good soldiers.
Good they're behind us. Don't need them getting in my way.
Is that all people are to you? An obstacle? I get it.
What?
Thinking of people as obstacles. Killing people. I've had to kill people. My cousin seems to think it'd be easy, but it's not. It's hard. You're taking a person's life. You're taking that person's chance to make a different choice.
You don't get it.
So am I gonna be invited to the wedding? Hell if you think I'm gonna be a bridesmaid.
What do you mean?
Just remember, she tried to kill you not but an hour ago.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on her like Mom and Uncle Jay told us to, remember?
I don't trust you walking alone with her.
I don't think she's gonna try to hit me again.
I really also don't trust that you'll have the balls, reflexes, or conscience to do anything if she tried to hit you again.
Heavens!
Anyone's gonna be walking ahead of that psycho, it's me.
No, heavens, don't! She doesn't want to...
I'm not trying to steal your boyfriend. Relax.
What? Have you not been listening this whole time we've been talking to you? He's my cousin. Like a brother. Partner in crime. Coworker, maybe. But he's also a big baby, so if anything happens to him...
If this is about earlier, I didn't know who you were.
You were curious, so you attacked us. What are you, a shark?
Hey, wait a minute. Where the fuck did you get these glasses? You weren't wearing those 2 hours ago.
Pulled them off one of the corpses. What's it to you? I needed a pick-me-up.
Fucking whatever. Thanks.
I'm sorry. You know, when I was a kid, I used to...
I really don't care.
Well, shut up and pretend to listen, will ya? My dad's a Nephilim, so that makes me a quarterling. The other angels look at me like I'm a second-class citizen because I'm not as angel as them. I see them looking. I hear them whispering. I'm jealous of you. God gave you the power to fight back. What am I supposed to do when the other angels talk about me behind my back? Kill them? Lou got all the cool powers like death and mind control. I can feed people. I couldn't kill them if I tried. Something in my mind prevents me from acting on fatal thoughts. If you gave me a gun, I couldn't rise to take it.
Why are you telling me this?
My dad's a great man, but he didn't know what he was doing bringing me into this world. Believe it or not, I use the Earth as an escape. Back up there, everyone looks at me funny. Here, everyone just thinks I'm a normal human. You know, you're all bitter because you haven't seen much of the world. I mean, what have you seen? The woods? The desert? Salem? There's so much more than that. There's coffee shops. Disneyland. When this is all over, you and I are gonna be friends.
I doubt we're gonna be friends.
You're a Nephilim. You'll be one of us. One of them, but me too. It'll be fun. We'll do girl things. You're all bitter because you've been alone. I was alone too, but at least I had Lou. Lou was the only one who ever treated me like I was normal. I mean, even my father... Well, I could be your Lou. I mean, Lou could be your Lou too, but I mean... What's taking you three so long? Hey guys, what's the holdup?
We can't move.
Seriously?
What the fuck was that for?
I have no idea. I am so super sorry.
Cut it out.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know!
Do it. Thank you.
That was nothing short of pathetic. We never should have given you powers. Those sniveling shits are still alive.
But I killed the immortals, didn't I?
No. Devil Boy and Nature Girl did.
That's bullshit. A neck snap couldn't kill my kind.
Your stupidity is astronomical. She's more powerful than any beast on this trash heap you call Earth. Just because you're immortal doesn't make you invincible.
Well then why don't you go kill him? Why don't you go take care of your business? Why don't you go do it?
Do you want to spend the rest of eternity smacking into trees? Why don't you be a good boy and do our fucking bidding? Because I promise you, if you fail again, you will spend the rest of eternity in screaming agony. You know, I think this was a... Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, hi sis. You mind telling me why you left me out here in the You're having drinks in San Francisco? That's miles from here. Why? No, I know, but you always do this. I wish you would just give me a heads up every time you decide to fuck off and do... I know I can handle it myself. It would just be nice. Fine. I'll let you know when it's done. Love you too. Asshole. All right, Mr. Joy of joy. Guess I have to do everything myself.
Ladies, I found us a gateway. Guys, we've got to get the fuck out of here. I don't care if I have to drag her kicking and screaming. She's going to heaven.
Running ahead. Probably in his pajamas by now. Poor kid. On the upside, Auntie S is probably making devil's food
What
cake
happened
to cheer.
to your eye?
What happened to your eye? Could you morph into something more appealing?
No, really, your eye.
We've got to go. Sorry, do I have to throw you through the gate? Why don't you want to go to heaven?
I've been hunted alone with no family and few friends. What friends I've had, I had to watch die. Each and every one. She could have snatched me up at any time, but instead she left me to suffer the cold loneliness this world offers a woman completely on my own for 1,000 years. I would gladly suffer the flames of hell or even non-existence than partake in the paltry pleasures of such a vindictive God's paradise.
God built the world the way a child builds a sandcastle and scattered people like ants in a giant ant farm. You can't control the ants. You can just give them what they need to help them find their way.
What? So it's just harder for some than others?
Well, yeah, that's what you get when you give people free will. Justice is an entirely human concept.
What about morality, huh? What about decency?
The irony here is that these are human-created concepts and they're the ones who keep violating them. Let me put it this way. You can't have good without evil. Can't feel comfort without pain. Can't have love without hate.
No. See, at worst, most people suffer for a century. I've suffered 10 times that long, and your poor minions at least twice that. God bothered to send you when it became important to her, but not for the millennium that I've been hunted by her own disciples. I've had to murder scores of them, their wives, their children, some in their own beds sleeping, because even a year or two of peaceful living requires me to extinguish entire families, root and branch. So fuck her, and if you don't want to kill those beasts and leave me alone, then fuck you too.
Oh, believe me, I would want nothing more than to kill them and get on with my life. But killing the older ones is not an option at this point. Damn it, I should have dragged your unconscious ass upstairs while I had the chance. I'm trying to help you out of your shitty situation. You don't need to be such a bitch when I'm trying to help you!
For the last time, I don't need your help! You want to kill people? It's horrible! There's no surge of endorphins, no feeling of pride or anything! Just this deep, infinite sadness that eats your fucking soul! You don't know what I've had to do.
Killing is just as necessary as healing. Don't think I'm evil for dreaming of a different job.
Jesus Christ.
Can people stop using his name as a curse?
I can't take this shit anymore!
Damn it. Sera, what the fuck do you want?
I'm done. I don't want to be what I am. I want to live, I want to age, I want to die on my own goddamn terms. Heavens? Heavens! Heavens. Sera. Just breathe, Heavens. You're a healer, remember? Just heal yourself. Oh, Heavens, you can't die. You're too important. Stop it! Stop it! Something killed her.
Sound was blind, but now I see.
just like that, they're gone. Just a couple drops of blood and flakes of ash for your memories. Not that you'll need them. Not where you're going. More to the point, where you're not going.
Well done. You two sure know how to handle yourselves in a scrap. Cheers to the end of your existence. Whoa.
What in fresh hell is this?
Why? Why bother with saving one plane of existence? Why do you worship monkeys here so much? You won't feel pain, you'll just cease to be. Is the idea of non-existence that hard to accept? I'm curious because even something as seemingly grand as your own reality makes so little difference.
What are you? The older ones?
I am him, god of your false gods, and I am here to clean this filth from my realm.
This isn't your universe. God made us, not you.
God was a tragic oversight. I knew shortly after making her that she would complicate things, and sure enough, she bears your cesspool of stars. I've grown tired of its irritation. This space would be much better suited for my profound design.
If our reality matters so little in the grand scheme of things, why do you need to clean it up?
Need? I don't need to do anything. I am above all that has ever been. The beings that you call older ones have fumbled enough to try and gain your power to unmake the universe. If you defeat my minions' flesh costumes, I'll busy myself for another few eons. Consider this a demonstration of my benevolence. It's more than your god ever thought to do.
Well, that was a barrel of monkeys. I'm gonna get out of this shithole.
Why did you kill him?
The same reason anyone kills a king. To inherit the kingdom. My sister and I run the entire multiverse now. So if you'll excuse me, I have much better things to do.
Look, if you set foot on our planet again,
spare me the theatrics, bitch. Y'all ain't worth the powder. And as far as coming back, we'll come back whenever we want. And there's nothing you can do about it. Have fun with your ant farm.
Can I have a light?
You really shouldn't smoke these. They'll kill you.
Heavens, I'm sorry about Lou.
Give me a minute.
Truly, I am. Please, I'm ready to cross over. Please,
Sera,
take me with you.
I can't do this right now.
God damn it, I can't do this on my own.
Leave me alone!
was my beloved grandson. He was your child, your nephew, and your cousin. Most importantly, he was our friend. As the son of my daughter, he was tasked with the unpleasant but necessary responsibility of providing spiritual balance to the human plane. While my granddaughter was given the power of healing to fill this end, Lou was only given the power to destroy. Despite his preordained role, he remained, until the end, a man of compassion. Empathy tortured him day and night, but to him, living without love was unthinkable. The possibility of abandoning it for the sake of his own sanity never occurred to him once in the span of centuries that he toiled at his terrible task. But that is what makes compassion divine. Nature actively snuffs it out, providing, in turn, nothing but heartache. Empathy serves no purpose save one. It makes possible the only thing worth doing with your time on earth: to love your neighbor. That is the impact Lou would have made if given the choice. That is what he should be remembered for. It is in our memory that Lou will live forever.
Cheers, bud. So another day in paradise. Fuck! This tastes like embalming fluid. What the fuck did you put in this shit?
Sera. A little Drano, Comet, some mop water, sulfuric acid, corn, and a little paprika. That's good, right?
Is it good? It's the best batch you ever made. I'd hold off on the paprika next time.
My deepest apologies. I meant to get here sooner.
What a lovely surprise! You're just in time for a moonshine tasting.
Man, I gotta thank Lou again. Sending us straight to heaven. Where is he?
Hey, heavens, what happened to your eye?
I hate to break it to you boys, but this is hell. We've come to rescue you and take you back up. Lazarus is waiting for you guys.
This is hell? This is the place that everyone's so fucking afraid of?
Yeah, we fucking love it here. I mean, weather's always warm, even on overcast days. I mean, the best week we've ever had.
It's been 10 years.
See? Time really flies when you're damned for eternity.
These sinners are spoiled brats. A man could retire here.
Believe me, it's even better upstairs, so just come with us.
I guess. Sure, we'll go. As long as we get to come back here for the holidays.
Fine. That's stupid. But fine. I'll update your passports once we get back to the cottage. Now just come along.
Hey, heavens. Whatever happened to Sera?
Yeah, should make it out in one piece.
Let's just say we both got what we wanted.
heavens, what happened to Sera?
She's not the last Nephilim anymore. I am.
Your shoes